Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at the trailhead to hike up to see Catawba Falls, which is about a half-hour drive northeast of the town of Asheville, North Carolina, and just out of a small town called Old Fort. I've seen some pictures of Catawba Falls, and it looks like it's going to be a very beautiful waterfall and a really large one. So I wanted to go up and see it and show it to you. So come along with me on this hike. There's a little information on the history of the falls in this area. There's a postcard of the falls from a long time ago. And here is what the dam looked like before it was broken up a bit and deteriorated. You'll see that on the way. It's a developed area here with a nice parking lot, restroom building, and a very well maintained hiking trail to the falls. They don't ask a fee, just a donation if you can. And the trail to the falls is 1.2 miles. So let's do it. The trail starts off pretty level and wide, not too rocky. And this is the creek coming down from the falls. The trail follows along this creek right next to it, so you get a lot of good views of the creek. And it's not too far down where this bridge crosses over it. Here's a shot going upstream. Quite a bit further down, it comes to a point to where you have to walk across the creek, stepping over these rocks, which you can do on the left side here, or you can also do it on the right side. If you go through the middle, you're gonna get your shoes pretty wet. And it makes for a nice waterfall up there and a good view downstream as well. And you can even do it barefoot. But it's pretty easy to do. Well, that creek I walked across is just a minor sub-creek, you might say. This is the main creek. You can see a lot more volume of water, creating a waterfall in itself. It's calling this a dam. You can see that it is built up right there. I don't know what the purpose of the dam would be. So from the dam here, it's another 1/3 mile to the falls. In fact, from here on up, I think we're going to see a lot of minor falls. And a lot of the trail here is a little tricky getting across the wet, muddy spots. All sorts of little falls along the way. Just to give you a taste of the big one coming. Here's another bridge that goes across the creek. You can get a good view of it, and some more waterfalls here. And let's see what's on the other side. Yep, it's going down further. Well, folks, I finally made it. Coming down in several streams. Very nice. Here's another view a little higher up. And this is as close as you can get to it right in front of it. Some people are climbing up to the right to get higher up. Like that guy there. Wonder how far you can go. It goes way up there. And this is about as far as you can get. Climbing any higher up, I don't know how difficult or dangerous that would be. Big pond here before it goes further down. And this is actually the lower falls. Up, way up there, much further than you can see, is a set of upper falls. Somewhere way up there. So if you combine the two, I can't imagine how many feet drop that is. How you like it? The trail coming up here was, I would say, moderately steep. It was not bad at all compared to the trail getting up Anna Ruby Falls that I did on my last video. That was a really steep trail there. I'm gonna do one more pan going up. And by the way, this time of the year is probably the best time of the year to see waterfalls, because the snows have melted and are finding their way down to the streams in all sorts of mountains. Let me zoom in a bit. So this will be much heavier now than if you come here in the fall when all of the spring runoff is done with. Good day, folks.